What's good, y'all? It's your boy blurrywaters, and I finally got to watch Wonder Man. And I also have some thoughts about it. So spoilers ahead. You've been warned. I thought the show did really well with what it presented, but at the end of the day, it's a superhero show, and Simon's power shouldn't have been treated as an afterthought. The show was well written, and the characters do grow on you after episode 2. The relationship between Simon and Trevor was good, Trevor being the elder statesman that he is in the movie business, while also being an uplifting friend to Simon, was done really well. Simon, while being very passionate and focused, sometimes allowed his attention to detail to get in the way of his professionalism. Seeing Simon struggle and finally reach his big moment and have that big break was relatable and inspiring. Trying to prove himself, dealing with passive-aggressive family members and microaggressions. Although I enjoyed the zero to hero story, I do wish the show would have went a different direction. I would have rather Simon be an established act rather than an upcoming one. I would have liked to have seen Simon struggle being an actor, maintaining his job while also dealing with his powers. They could have tied that sense of responsibility to his deceased father, something they really could have dived in more with that concept. This is a superhero show by Marvel, and I just don't want to be fed these small little crumbs and say, hey, I'm satisfied. The story was good, the characters were well written, but it's Marvel. Like, I'm going to expect more. But I can't walk away and say I didn't enjoy myself. My favorite episode was Doorman. I really liked how the show kind of took a left turn. They did something more so kind of Black Mirror-ish, and it still tied into the conflict that was in the show, being that Simon needed to hide his powers in order to stay in the acting business. The show had an inspiring story and great character development, but the show had a really inspiring story and good character development, but with as much heart that you felt from the two characters, Simon and Trevor, it just didn't make up for the lack of action that was there in the show for me. Does that mean the show is bad? Definitely not. But it wasn't great either. It was just cool. It was just cool. I thought they did okay with what we were handed. I don't like how some content creators are saying Marvel hit this out the park or calling this show a banger. It's definitely not that for me. It's a decent show with some enjoyable and heartfelt moments. Going back to Doorman, I just really liked how they went into the concept of having powers can be cool, but they also come with a cost. They can have consequences. Overall, I give the show a 7 out of 10. I think it did well with what it presented, but as far as the hero versus villain conflict Marvel is known for, I just didn't get that. The conflict was mainly internal. The conflict was mainly Simon trying to hide from the Department of Damage Control or hide the fact he had powers. No, he had more of a conflict with trying to accept himself and be himself, and I think Trevor really helped embrace that. He helped show Simon that, hey, you need to just be you. But like always, that's my review, that's my thoughts, but I want to know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about Wonder Man? What do you think about the show? Do you think it should get a second season? Did you like the combination of Simon and Trevor? Did you like the story and how character and plot driven it was? But like always, it's your boy Blurry Waters, and be easy.